Greetings and welcome. Welcome to my kitchen. My kitchen that now has a refrigerator and an oven. Joining me today is the very special and talented Rocio Fukuda, pastry chef and chocolatier. With a wee bit of luck and a lot of fun, we are going green for this St. Patrick's Day cooking show. Welcome, Rocio.
Thank you very much, Sandra, for having me here once again.
Yes, we've had
kitchen looks beautiful now.
Thank you. We've had a lot of fun. We've done a number of shows together.
Yeah.
We did Valentine's Day, we did Thanksgiving, and now we are doing a St. Patrick's Day show. So, Rocio, what do we have in store for today?
Okay, so we're gonna work on chocolate Irish cream cake and cupcakes. We're gonna decorate both, and probably we can have some coffee that you can show us also.
Yes, we're going to do some Irish coffee, and we are going to have a little spike in both the cakes and the cupcakes and the Irish coffee. So why don't we get started with our ingredients and with making the batter.
Okay, so it's very easy. We actually need the mixer for our whipped cream for the coffee, but for the cake, super easy. We're just gonna do our flour. I already measured everything. The measurements are right here, or they can also be
At the
in
end
the
of the
description.
Yes, and at the end of the show, we will have the ingredients, so anyone that wants to follow along and create it at home,
Yep.
you'll have it available to you.
So we're gonna do dry ingredients first. So flour, sugar, our cocoa powder.
That smells good. Yeah.
Cocoa powder is good.
Yes.
Salt, baking powder, and baking soda. And we're just gonna mix this
Okay.
just to incorporate the metal. That's perfect. And then we have the wet ingredients. I'm just gonna break the egg. Just give it a little bit of mix. And then we have the oil.
Great.
And we're gonna add the vanilla, just to give it a
And
little
how
bit
much
of
of the
flavor.
vanilla?
Just 1 teaspoon.
Okay. Great.
There. And then we are going to do our milk and a little bit of the Irish cream.
St. Patrick's liqueur.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, for this we only need a quarter cup. Smells good.
So a little spiked cake batter.
So the alcohol part will be evaporating while it's baking, so kids can have it. That's why we're making the cupcakes as well.
Okay.
Everything is settable for them.
Great.
And then we're just gonna mix all together, and that's it.
That's it. That's our batter.
Mm-hmm.
So I will bring over the cake pans and the cupcakes.
Yes,
Okay.
1 cup of coffee. So after I'll mix all these dry ingredients and wet ingredients,
Right.
we are gonna need 1 cup of hot coffee, and
Okay.
that's gonna bring up the flavor. So you
Okay.
can put just 1 cup
Sure.
there.
Great. What a great combination. We've got
Beautiful.
chocolate, we've got coffee, and we've
And the
got
Irish cream.
an Irish cream liqueur. Can't beat
Yeah.
that. That's awesome.
So the coffee is gonna make the chocolate cake bring up the flavor. It's gonna be more chocolatey. You're not
Okay.
really gonna feel the coffee flavor in it.
Okay. Well, it's so much fun. St. Patrick's Day is a time of joy for everyone. It's a world holiday where everyone just loves to have fun. It inspires all of us to go green. And certainly liqueur is part of the festivities, which we all enjoy.
All right, so now we can bring up the cake, the pans and the cupcake pans.
Okay. Here we go.
So the cake pans are already floured and oiled, and put the parchment paper on the bottom.
And you fill it up about how far?
We're gonna do for this one just halfway.
Okay.
It depends on how many cake pans you have and how long you want to wait in the oven, because the more butter it has, the longer it's gonna take baking in the oven. Or we can use this for the cupcake batter if you can bring.
Sure. There we go.
Beautiful, thank you.
Great.
And super easy, just with this kind of ice cream scoop, and we're just gonna put it in there. So usually I do like 1.5 per cupcake.
Okay. And these were what, 5 or 6 inch?
That's a 6 inches cake pan.
Okay.
And or if you don't want to do like 1.5, just want to pour by eye, we do 3/4 of the mold.
Okay.
Because you don't want to fill it all the way to the top, because
Right.
it's gonna overflow while
Sure.
baking.
And we're going to decorate.
Yes.
So we need room to put some of the fun candy and marshmallows on top.
Okay.
Beautiful.
And whatever is left, we can just refill our molds.
Everybody following along? Good.
All right. You can smell the chocolate,
Yes,
right?
yes. It's great.
Alrighty.
Okay. Are we ready to put
Put
this
it in the oven. Yes.
Okay. Hold on one sec. Let's put this out of the way. And get my mitts on.
Mhm.
Beautiful.
Here we go.
Okay. Thank you. And we've had the oven preheated to what temperature?
350.
Okay.
So the timing for baking the cupcakes and the cakes are going to be a little bit different.
Right.
So it usually takes about 20 minutes or 25 for the cupcakes. You always can check it out. And then for the cake, it's going to be a little bit longer, 35, 40 minutes.
Okay, super.
So we can put
Get
our
started.
whipped cream here. So we
Okay,
can start
start.
doing that.
Great. And so we can start with our Irish coffee.
Yes, you can show us how to make the coffee.
Okay, we got some Jameson. That's always fun. And while Rocio's making the whipped cream, we do have 4 ingredients that is going into the coffee. Of course, we will have our coffee. We're gonna have a little brown sugar. We're gonna have about 1 ounce each of Jameson, and then we're gonna top it off with our whipped cream. So, let's do it. I'm ready.
We're gonna start also making our fondant decorations for the cupcakes. So once they come out, we have the decorations ready to decorate the cupcakes.
Perfect. I'm going to then put in our brown sugar. 2 teaspoons each. And then I'm going to add about 1 ounce of Jameson into each coffee cup. Good. Beautiful. That's great. Mix it a little bit together.
That looks good.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
What's St. Patrick's Day without Irish coffee? Okay. This. Yep. All good.
And the whipped cream is almost ready.
Okay.
And we're just gonna use a piping tip that is a star, so we can decorate the coffee with the whipped cream.
Okay.
For the bag, you just hold it like that. You make a cup with your hand.
Okay.
Or if you cannot use one hand to refill it, you can always put it on a full cup, put it in there, and then you can use both hands to refill the bag.
Okay. So, making a cup with my hand.
This is good. Yeah.
Okay, do we have something special to
And then you put it, try to get it all the way down, so this way it doesn't fill up with air.
Okay.
Because otherwise, if you get air in it, once you're piping out of, it's gonna come out air. So it's gonna have some air bubbles in there, and it's just gonna explode.
Okay. Good. I think whoops, got to push down a little bit more. Yeah. Let's push it all the way down. Yeah. Starting to get the hang of this.
Okay.
Great.
And then you just lift it up, the back.
Yeah.
So this way it doesn't come out on the other side. There you go. And you just twist it.
Okay.
So this way you can push it out of the back.
Beautiful.
Nice.
This is fun. Great.
I love whipped cream. That's a great alternative for the cream or the milk or whatever else you want to use. And it looks pretty.
Yes,
So
it's
pretty.
very pretty. Okay.
Just put this
Thank
one
you.
here.
That is great. Well,
All right.
here you go. You're going to have to have a
Thank you
sip.
so much.
Cheers. And happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Wow. Of course, we got mustard.
Yeah, I got some.
It's really good. Thank you, Sandra.
It's very good. Yes.
Thank
you.
you. Put this away, please. And we're gonna start with the decorations for the cupcakes. So the cupcakes are gonna be like a rainbow, and then we're gonna put some clouds on the sides of the rainbows, and we're gonna use the pot of gold. So what I did here, this is an edible sheet, sugar sheet, and it's edible ink as well. So I just print it out, and we're gonna cut it out. It comes with a plastic backing. That's how it prints out. And we just cut out a round
Okay. And this is going to go on top of.
of a piece of fondant,
Okay.
because we want to make everything edible for the cupcakes for the kids, so there's not going to have any, how cardboard or any printed, you know, materials that they cannot eat.
Great. And tell us what fondant is actually.
Fondant is a sugar paste. And so everybody can eat it. It's really sweet, kind of gooey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And you can make it out of, it's primarily sugar, correct, with
Yes.
flavoring.
Yeah, so if you want to make it from scratch, it's basically melted marshmallows and powdered sugar.
Okay.
Mhm.
And I did read somewhere that you can actually just make a marshmallow fondant,
Marshmallow fondant.
as
Yep.
well.
So
Which is kind of cool, especially if you love marshmallows. We do have some marshmallows here, and we are going to be adding that as part of our decoration.
mhm. So we have the fondant right here. You can use any color. We're just using green so it goes with the theme here. But you can use any color because we're gonna glue our edible paper on it.
Oh,
And then we're gonna cut it around. So we're just gonna use an edible glue. This is called piping gel, which is also made out of sugar.
mm-hmm.
With a little bit of brush, put it in the back.
This is a combination of art and cooking class.
Yeah. And then we just put it on the fondant. That's it. So
And a
simple.
pot of gold.
And everything is edible. Yes, for
Yes.
the kids. There
It's
you
for
go.
the luck of the Irish. We got the shamrock, and we got a pot of gold.
Mhm.
Perfect.
And then the only thing that was left is just cut around. You can do it with a knife, with an X-Acto knife, anything that you have on hand. And that's it. So everything is edible for the kids. There is no paper or any sticks that we're gonna put on.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you get those cupcake toppers and you know it's not edible and they got it stick on it. So this is safer for
Great.
them. And since we're doing this for the
How much
cupcake,
time, Rocio, would you say did it take to create this? The
well, all depend on what's the design that we're working on.
okay.
This one itself is not that difficult. So we just print out the design that you want.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, we're doing the clover leaves for the cake, and then we're doing the pot of gold for the cupcakes. You just print it out, and that's it. You start making it like we're doing it right now.
Perfect.
So, yeah, and same thing for the clover leaves. So we're gonna cut it out. We're gonna glue it on the fondant, and then we're gonna cut it around with the X-Acto knife, and then just leave it to dry a little bit. So when you leave it to dry, it depends on how you dry it. So in this case, we're using this plastic. It was for the egg covers that
Yes.
comes with it. I just save it, and it's really good. So if you see, it's a little bit vented on the leaves, so it has some shape.
Yeah,
to it.
it'll give it a nice
Mhm.
dimension once we put it on the cupcakes and the cake.
Yes.
Yes.
And then we do all of it, you know, we put it aside, we let it dry for a little bit, because if it's still too soft, the fondant is not, it's still, you know, bendable.
Okay.
So I made a couple before. This ones
Yes.
are already dry, and this one has like a little shape to it.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, feels good.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. So, you think we're ready to?
I think we're ready to
take
get the cupcakes.
to take the
Yeah,
cupcakes out of the oven?
Cupcakes should be ready.
Great. I'm excited. Woo!
Yes.
Woohoo! Look at that.
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful. That's awesome.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll put it right here.
There. Okay.
Oops.
Let me just shut the oven on.
Very good.
Very good.
So the cupcakes are done before the cake, so we're gonna start decorating our cupcakes.
Okay.
They should be ready. We're just gonna take them out like this. Do about 6, that's okay. And then we're gonna use buttercream. So I have already buttercream made.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
I already
Perfect.
colored my buttercream.
Just gonna put that on. Green buttercream.
Yes, so it goes, everything is green today.
And what are the ingredients that went into making the buttercream?
For the buttercream, it's only powdered sugar and butter, a little bit of milk. If you are allergic to milk, you can use any alternative for butter or water instead of milk, and then just flavoring. So you can flavor actually your buttercream the way you want it.
Okay, sure.
Today I just use vanilla for flavoring, but you
Okay.
can, since you know, I should have used some Irish cream. in it.
Right.
Right?
Of course.
But
By the time we're done eating and drinking, we're
Right.
certainly gonna have a little.
But that does
Great
not
deal.
evaporate because it's not going into the oven. So if
Right.
you're gonna serve to the kids, you know,
Right.
just flavor it with something else.
Okay.
So we're gonna use the same thing. Our piping bag is already put on with the tip.
Mhm.
We fill like a cup, and we're just gonna fill it.
Beautiful.
I don't know if you remember last time that we made the cupcakes, so you can froze those, and then I'll make some here.
Okay.
There we go.
Great.
Got some. I'm just gonna put a clip so it doesn't, you know, the buttercream doesn't go the other way.
Okay.
We don't want that.
And we're green on the clip
And
too.
this is for
Okay. We're
you.
staying in the theme.
Yeah, so when you press,
Yeah, I
probably
see
too
that.
much for you. Let's put a little bit less on this one. So it's easier. There we go.
Okay. It's thick. The buttercream is actually quite thick.
Yeah. It's a little cold today, that's why. I'll put a little bit less on this one if you want to try this.
Yeah, let me take that. That's interesting to note.
There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna just cover the whole cupcake. Always get a little bit of the buttercream, so this way you don't harm your hand. Because if you're gonna push all this buttercream, it's gonna be a little bit hard on your hand. So just a little bit, and then you can push. So we start on the center and then go around clockwise. This way we cover the whole cupcake. And we can put the decorations on top.
Okay, I think we should start doing that.
Yeah.
We're coming to a close and I'll take the cake out.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
So I'll
There's an
start
art,
putting the
honestly, there's an
decoration.
art to learning how to,
You want me to finish that while you
Yeah.
take the cakes out?
sure. Wow, beautiful though, fantastic. We take the cakes out.
Mm-hmm. Put a little bit more.
Yeah, fill them up, beautiful.
There we go. We're just gonna do those. Beautiful cake. Okay, let's
I
put
feel
this
like
one
Daisy on Downton Abbey.
out. So we have this fruit roll-ups, which are rainbow ones.
Right.
And we're just gonna cut it because we wanna pretend it's like a rainbow here on the cupcake.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Great.
And then what you can do is put some marshmallows on this side, so it looks like a cloud.
How nice.
Yeah. And to finish it up, we're gonna do our pot of gold
Beautiful.
right there.
All right, let's show that off. How great is that?
So pretty.
Mmm, wonderful.
Okay. So you can do the marshmallows.
Okay.
On those. It's a lot of candy for the kids.
Okay, Rocio, we got a. Whoops.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start getting the cake ready.
Sure, do that. got another couple of minutes left. And we are having a fun party here for St. Patrick's Day. It is quite a feast
So
of dessert.
Yep, I'm just leveling the cake.
Okay,
Do this one too.
beautiful.
And when you're done, you can put the cupcakes on a tray so it looks
Okay.
pretty.
Okay, sure. Good.
And the pot of gold, don't
Yeah,
forget.
yeah, I got it. Okay, I'm getting there. Here we go. Little
All right,
tray.
so I'm gonna switch this one. I'm
Okay,
gonna need this for the cake. Beautiful.
beautiful.
Alright, so we're just gonna put a little bit of buttercream there.
How's
So
that?
that's gonna hold our cake.
Okay, very nice.
And don't forget to take the parchment out.
Not on this one. Here we're good.
And
These are the pre-made.
And we are going to do some filling. We're just gonna use the same buttercream for the cake.
Okay. Just make that real quick.
These cupcakes look really good.
Beautiful.
There we go.
Super duper. That is great.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So,
Ooh, so we got 4 layers here.
yeah, that's a lot of
Okay.
cake.
Yeah.
So we are, usually you crumble the cake and then put it in the refrigerator, and then you can frost it without the crumbs. Today, since we're in a little bit of hurry,
Yeah. We gotta just,
we're just gonna do just the coat,
okay.
and then we can start putting the decorations on.
Okay.
So for the cake, we're just using same buttercream,
Yes.
and it just, we're gonna just use the buttercream, not fondant, and because we wanna stick our decorations on the sides.
Okay.
Okay, so hopefully I don't get that many crumbs and then we
No.
can see them.
And what are we gonna put on top? More
Our
of the
edible flowers,
flower.
yeah, and
Yeah.
the clubs that we have there.
Okay.
If you want to start gluing it, we can do that on the actual cake.
Yes.
Alright. So we can start gluing this ones. We have some the piping gel, which we used before with this, and that one will be for the top.
I'll just put it. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. How great is that?
And that flower is all edible too. It's edible paper. That's called wafer paper. And you just color it. I use some edible gold,
Right?
and I did the border, and I used some I printed some green clover leaves, and then just put it there.
Okay. Alrighty, let's have our finished product
Let me put it
here.
here.
Okay.
And then we just, this one will have another coat, but we're just gonna use it like this. And then we can do this one on the side.
Okay.
Just like that.
Okay. All right. There we go. Wow.
It looks so pretty.
Pretty. This was wonderful.
Thank you
Rocio,
so much.
thank you. This is great. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody.
Happy St.
Enjoy.
Patrick's Day.
Take a look for the ingredients in the recipe, and we will see you all soon.
Thank you.
Kisses to everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.